All right, it is time to cook. We figure you've been trying to maybe stick to those New Year's resolutions for a couple of weeks now, and it's getting boring. I am so lucky to have Jules Wilkins here, Chef Jules Wilkins. And first off, let's just give some of your bona fides. You've cooked for my husband, Bob Seeger.
I have been a crew member for on the crew for Paul McCartney. I've cooked personal meal for Janet Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
Chris Robertson. I cooked for Poison. I've done 3 shows with Lady Antebellum, and I've also cooked for Sugarland.
Really?
Yes.
That is so impressive. Isn't that so amazing? All right, so what's different cooking for a chef than you're cooking for a famous person than
You
a
know
schlub
what?
like me?
What they have is it's called a rider, and they get all their specs on what they have to have.
You pick out the green M&Ms,
Exactly.
all that kind of thing.
So that kind of stuff is different because you have to go by the guidelines.
Okay.
But for the most part, they enjoy just really good food because when they're on the road, they don't get good food. They get whatever is put in front of them, so they have to be happy with that. So when they come in and they have somebody that really cares about what they're eating and really cares, because there's a lot of vegans, a lot of vegetarians, and you have to be creative with all that stuff.
Well, and then that's kind of leading us right to what we're talking about today. I know some people say that skinny girls don't eat salads, but this girl, when I diet, that's like a staple. I mean, I really do believe have a salad before the pizza so that you don't eat 4 pieces of pizza.
Right.
And at this point, I am so bored with my salads, and you have some so great tips today.
We do have some good tips today. And you know, I mean, people say, like somebody mentioned earlier, something about chocolate. Well, you know what? If you need a little bit of sweetness in your salad, you're going to throw some fruit in. You're going to throw some sweet elements in there that aren't going to hurt you. Apples, whatever.
Apricots,
raisins, yummy
Okay.
stuff like that, so that when you eat it, you feel fulfilled by your flavors.
Okay.
And it's all about flavor, because flavor is what gets you through the day.
That is right.
Yeah.
Flavor, baby. All right, so
Okay.
let's start out then. What's our first tip
We are
on
gonna
spicing
start
up our
out-
salads?
We're going to start out, I think we're going to do my spicy Thai, which is a salad that I have had for years.
For the kitchens that you've
For the
managed.
kitchens that I've managed. And another thing too is, you know, cut your own lettuce. Don't buy that bag stuff, because they've got preservatives on them and they're just kind of, you know, they don't have that full flavor, and sometimes, so you want to just do your own, greens.
Chop your own greens.
Chop your own greens. The other thing is,
And what kind of lettuce do we have here? It's wrong.
and we have romaine lettuce here. In here as well, we're going to throw in some, these are grape tomatoes. Grape tomatoes, to me, have huge flavor. They're like little pops. They're like little candy. So if you get snacky, grab some grape tomatoes.
You know what I like? I like food before my food.
Yeah.
Like when I'm making dinner, I'm so starving by the time dinner comes that I need pre-food.
Yeah. So
That's a
your snack-
pre-food.
That's a pre-food. The other thing is, too, is make it eye appealing. I mean, you want to have color in there. You want to be able to say, you know what, that was a beautiful salad. And you want to be happy with all that stuff.
Okay, so chop it up, put the color in there, and
Put your
this is our
color in
Thai
there.
salad that
This
we're
is our
working on.
Thai, and we're going to add a little bit of avocado in here too, just to give it a little more. I mean, you can do proteins in there, but if you want to go just with a nice salad for lunch, then you're going to just kind of spruce it up a little bit.
And you just shuck the inside out of that
Shuck
puppy.
the inside out, slice it up a little bit.
I never would put avocado in my salad for some reason.
No?
It's not in my. I get in a rut. I really get in a rut.
Well, avocados are actually pretty good for you. So, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to mix this up with, this is my spicy Thai. And this,
And let's tell everybody about
Okay.
it. Amici.
Amici means beautiful friends. And to me, beautiful friends are, well, first of all, I love all regions of food. So that's kind of where the concept came from. It also came from the fact that I'm doing this on my own and starting this business.
Of salad dressings.
Of salad dressings. What I would like to see is that somewhere down the road, there's other people that don't know how to do this. They can come to me and say, help me out.
Beautiful friend, help
Beautiful
me.
friend, yes.
Okay, so you've got which flavor of Bellamici?
This is
That's
my
your
spicy Thai.
Okay.
And this is the one that I won the award, or the contest with SIFT, which was
Center for Innovative Food Technology. This is the award winner. So that goes in this one.
Yep, this
And you
one.
say you don't need a ton because the flavors
No.
are strong.
And this is
Strong.
low carb and low cal, and it's got a lot of flavor. It's really, really complex.
So let's move on to this next one here, this center one. 'Cause
This center one here.
This looks interesting and different. It's a slaw.
This is a slaw, and this is a broccoli slaw. So it's got broccoli, carrots, red cabbage in it, and we're just going to add a little bit of fun to it. So we're going to add some green apple. kind of julienne it up just like you would the way the slaw looks. You know, I'd like to have everything a little bit uniform so it all kind of like meshes
All your
together.
pieces are similar
All your pieces
sized.
are similar.
Yep.
We're going to add that in. And we're going to add a little bit of sesame seed,
Sesame seed.
Yeah, into this.
That gives you a little extra crunch.
gonna
And
give a
then
little
your
crunch.
dressing recommendation for this
And
is
this is my creamy Latin, and this has a lot of flavors of, it's got cilantro, it has garlic in it, it has, believe it or not, coconut milk in it. So it's really,
coconut is the hot thing right now
know.
too. It's the hot flavor.
it's the hot flavor, and it's not gonna like go crazy with you, but you're
Okay.
gonna
And then
feel
you
it.
want me to toss this a little bit while,
You're gonna toss that a little bit for me, Rebecca, and I'm gonna make a little vinaigrette here.
yeah, you make that vinaigrette and then we will taste test it all.
And the other thing is, don't be afraid to make a vinaigrette for yourself.
Okay,
And-
so what do you put in your vinaigrette?
Well, basic vinaigrette, you can do shallots, or you can use garlic like I have here.
Uh-huh.
We've got some Dijon mustard.
Okay.
We're gonna add a little bit of sherry vinegar.
Sherry.
Sherry vinegar is always nice because it has a little bit of sweetness to it, and it's not quite as acid as what your balsamic or
Okay.
your
That's a
other
good
one.
suggestion because I always go for the balsamic, but I do feel sometimes a little bit too much of a bite.
Yep. And then you want a little something more than what sometimes red wine vinegar doesn't really have that really big back end thing that you're looking for.
Oh, now don't talk about my back end. Jules.
And then let's see if I can
You got
get
it.
this.
Now, what's your final ingredient there that you're putting
I'm
in?
going to put some olive oil in here,
Okay. Oh,
maybe.
maybe. Well, we'll pretend.
We'll pretend.
And you've got it on
So-
mixed greens and red.
Yep. So you're just going to mix this up. And we're going to put this in here, but first we're going to add some candied walnuts.
Candied walnuts.
It's just got a little bit of sugar, and it's been actually boiled in like water. So you kind of get a little bit of, it dilutes it down a little bit.
Dilutes it down a little
Yep.
bit. Okay.
And-
So what I want to tell everyone though is how to get a hold of you. We're going to put it on 13abc.com full plate. I'm going to put it on Regnier full plate, the Facebook, so that you guys can see these recipes because I think it really does make your diet a little bit better.
It
So
does.
finishing
And then
that up.
we've got some fresh raspberries to put in here. And this right here is just some crumpled goat cheese. And we're going to put that in there. And then you're just going to add the vinaigrette to that. We're going to toss it all around. And
I'm chewing. All right, we are just about out of time.
All right.
While I have a face full of food. Thank you so much, Jules.
you.
We'll put you online.
all right.
Let's eat, girl.
Yes.
Thanks for watching Full Plate.
Thank
chew,
you.
chew, 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 chew.